We're going to go into Beverley. We've got to go to TUI travel agent. I'll tell you why on the way.
Baggage, seat reservations, 670 quid.
Yeah.
That is insane.
The clothes are going in. The clothes are going in.
Who would have ever thought we'd have been doing this again?
No more rides.
Welcome to a new vlog. It's carrying on directly from the last vlog where we said we've got to go into town and go to a travel agent. So we are going to travel agents as soon as Nick's finished on the computer.
No, I'm ready now.
Going to get his shoes on. It stopped raining, well, trying to snow, thankfully. It looks to be getting a little bit brighter out there.
Well, believe it or not, by 12 o'clock it's going to be sunny blue skies.
Yeah, I've read that as well, so that's good. I'm going to put a coat with a hood on, just in case though. We're going to go into Beverley. We've got to go to TUI travel agent. I'll tell you why on the way. Right, so we're in the car. So Nick had an idea yesterday because we're
It
obviously...
wasn't a new one. I'd mentioned it previously and you just went, yeah, whatever, I'm busy. I'm busy on a blog post.
If you'd let me finish speaking, thank you. Nick had an idea yesterday, and it was because we're going to be in Florida at the end of our road trip for a few weeks. Nick said, why don't you ask your mum? Well, actually, it came about, I don't know, why were you browsing TUI flights?
Because we were trying to convince Mark and Hannah to come with us.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's out of school, so...
Yeah, so they can't do it.
But I priced it up for Gatwick.
Yeah, but...
I thought, bloody hell, that's cheap.
Nick had found a really, really cheap TUI flight. And Nick said, why don't you ask your mum and dad and Auntie Brenda and Uncle Brian if they want to come?
When I said cheap, I mean 300 quid.
I always say, you've no chance. It's far too short notice and they won't have enough clothes, even though they've got like wardrobes full of clothes, because they always say, I ain't got no to wear, whenever we ask them.
Too soon.
So Nick mentioned it anyway, and they were like, well, that sounds a bit too good to be true. So we had discussions yesterday all day long. They got together back at home and discussed it, and we priced up like a car for them, and what else? Hotel costs.
Esters, we had to do the Esters last night.
Things like that. And they said, yeah, go on then, let's do it. Now they're not gonna, at this moment, they're not gonna get any park tickets. They always said they absolutely loved going to Florida with us in 2019. They absolutely loved it, but they would love to go back and just enjoy Florida without the parks the next time they go. So that's what they're gonna do. They feel like they've got, they did all the rides they wanted to do. My dad came back, unfortunately.
Yeah, the mummy ride did his back in.
With a slip disc the last time, so my dad never wants to go on a ride ever again in any park. So they're not bothered about the park. So we said, well, that's absolutely fine because there's so much to do in Florida without going into the parks.
So we gave them a list.
And they were like, yep, sounds great, let's do it, let's book it. So we said, right, we'll start booking it all for you and what have you. Now, my mum's not a fantastic traveller, so she gets a little bit sick if she can't see out of a window, so we want to make sure that we can get a window seat before we book it. Now, TUI, when you book the flight direct, doesn't show you the seat plan until you've paid, so we don't want to do that.
Because we didn't know how many window seats for free.
Now, we have had a look by booking TUI on a package, and it does show you the seat plan, which is a bit weird. I don't know why it doesn't do it when you're just booking a flight. And it looks like the plane is half empty, so we think we're good to go. But we're just going to go to TUI, the local TUI shop, and just say, look, if we book this flight with you,
do the seats for us.
can you do the seats for us? Ensure that there's a window seat, so my mum's got a window seat.
There and back.
Yes. So as long as that happens and we get to TUI and they say, yeah, we can do that for you, then Uncle Brian, Auntie Brenda, my mum and dad are coming to Florida while we're there. So fantastic. When we went last time in October, apart from my dad's back, it was like the best holiday any of us have ever had. It was the perfect holiday.
Didn't we?
And it always felt to me like, obviously when you go to Florida, it takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of getting everybody together when there's a lot of you, and it felt like it was a one and done thing. We could never do it again and get it all perfect and synced and synchronized and stuff. So to have it done within a day is like, oh my god, wow. Obviously with what's been going off in our lives over the last few months and losing Gail unexpectedly, it's made us want to spend more time with family. And I was saying, as soon as we got back off this trip, I want to see if we could maybe go away with Auntie Brenda, my mum and dad and stuff. I did have in mind sort of like the Canary Islands or something like that. I never thought it was going to be Florida. Well, yeah, we can still do that as well.
Every day's best.
Obviously, what happened with Nick's mum is still very fresh and very raw for us. And
hindsight's a wonderful thing. If we'd have known that would come in, we'd have spent every waking minute with my mum over the last couple of years, do you know what I mean? But
so,
nobody knows what's around the corner, so that's why I suggested to Leigh yesterday, well, just get your mum to come.
And I imagine that what's happened with Gail has had a lot of impact on my parents as well, and they were thinking probably yesterday, bugger it, let's just do this while we can.
They have got an unbelievable deal. I mean, we're talking 1998 prices with the bits that I've managed to cobble together on different sites.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when you go to Florida without going into the parks, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And what we've said we'll do is when we get to Florida, we'll do all our Disney bits. We've got an annual pass, and then we'll save the out-of-park things for when they get there, so that we can spend.
It'll be a mix. Because they'll be doing things that we've done, and we'll go to the parks, and then maybe meet them later for lunch, or we'll play crazy golf or something like that.
But we'll go off on maybe like Cocoa Beach or Melbourne Beach, whatever beach. We'll have a beach day. We'll spend some time at the hotels together, and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think of some things.
Well, we gave them that list.
They've never been to Celebration. Oh no, have they? I can't remember whether we went to Celebration in October. Oh yes, we did, because we went. Did we go around there?
Oh yeah, because they got excited. Oh no.
That were us when
we rang them. Yeah, we were drunk at home, weren't they? We rang them.
No, I don't think we've taken them to Celebration that I can think of. So we want to take them there. We want to take them up to Winter Garden, Winter Park, stuff like that.
Love Crooked Cat, and they can go off shopping, and then they can go and have meals at Golden Corral, which is what they absolutely love.
I did say last time we were going to go to Golden Corral. It'd be good for the vlogs, just to show people who want to go to Golden Corral. So we will do Golden Corral with them this time.
As long as I'm not walking over the food that somebody else has dropped.
Well,
it's got to be a clean one.
Just
that's
walk
the problem.
a different way. So at the moment, obviously nothing is booked until we get to TUI, and then we'll let you know what happens after that. So then
they're getting excited. They're ringing us.
My sister, the girls are snowed in. They've not gone to school today. Let me have a quick chat with them. Bless the girls. The school's closed, but they've given all the kids like online learning to do, so they're sat at the computers doing work. I'm like, they could have at least let them have a snow day or something.
They didn't have online when I was a kid,
no, but they've said it's probably going to be until about lunchtime, and then they'll have finished, and then they can go out in snow, although she said it's starting to melt because the sun's coming out there too.
Good.
So it's all
go
at the moment. Got to go and do this, and then if the flight is done, we're going to do it all for them. If the flight's done, then we've got a hotel to book for them.
Car first.
We did the Restas last night. We're going to get a car for them. They've sorted out their insurance, which is very expensive at the moment. And then I know my mum will be flapping. She'll be like, I've got no clothes to wear. She's got well over a month to sort it out though. And to be fair, she's probably got all the clothes that she went in October 2019 away in her holiday clothes. But we can't moan because we're the same. Every time we go away, we're like something new.
Well, to be fair, I buy clothes when I'm not going away, so.
And then I need to start getting them together a list of things that I think they might want to do while they're there. Obviously, like I said, we'll be doing things with them as well. So it's all exciting.
They'd like to do that citrus place, I reckon. Because it's about this time last year when we went, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're in April, wasn't it, when we were there last
there'll
year?
be oranges for them to pick, and they'll like that big truck
thing, yeah.
What was it called?
World of Citrus.
World of Citrus, that's it.
And this is all on top of, still I've got to finish packing today. All I've got to do now is my toiletries.
You said it last vlog that you'd done.
No, I have done. I've got to do my toiletries. Obviously you can't do that until the last day because you're still using them. So
you need to empty the cases and split them as well.
Yeah, because we weren't going to bother. We always forget to do that, and then we weren't going to bother yesterday. But then I was watching Lisa and Aid's vlog, and she was mentioning that they always do it because one of their friends' suitcases went missing, and it didn't turn up until the last day of the holiday, 2 weeks later. So we'll
be gone where we'll land within 2 weeks anyway.
But the only problem we're going to have with splitting is that I'm using packing cube and Nick's not. So I was all ready for my case to be all nice and neat and compartmented. So we'll have to see.
Put hangers back then.
No. Right, we've done in TUI. The flight is booked. Bye to Brenda and my mum and Uncle Brian and Dad are coming to Florida.
We need to get the car sorted as soon as possible, and then that's the majority of the bulky things.
Yeah, so we did squeeze in time for a toasty in Marks and Spencer because we need something for a meal tonight.
Yeah, to hell with the car, we want food.
Right, we're going to get a dining for £10 from Marks and Spencer's. So we're going
Why
to go
not?
for rump steak, peppercorn sauce, and a side of vegetables. These were the other choices that we had. So we could have had chips, sweet potato fries. Do you like them? Frites. Never heard of that before. Creamed spinach. What else? We have buttery mashed potatoes.
We tried to go for the healthy one.
Yeah, carrot and sweet crush. Right, come on, let's go.
Right, we're on our way back to the lodge. We're almost there, actually. Next thing I need to do is get them the car that I've seen on QEEQ. I don't know how to say it, but it's the same company that we use when we book the car in Cornwall. So we're gonna get that booked. Book them the car parking. What else?
COVID forms.
I've ordered them. They're going to be sent to the house, and then tomorrow morning, when we go back, we're going to go to Leigh's mum and dad's and literally sit them all down and show them what to do the day before, because they've never been to Florida like post-COVID, so they don't know all the attestation forms and all that kind of stuff. But they are flying TUI, so the car will be picked up from Melbourne, which we've never been to. But when we are in Florida, it's very possible that on that day we might actually go and meet them at the airport and just make sure that they get the car all right. So we're going to book the car to Avis. So
There's something to do that day, wasn't it?
yeah.
Right, we're back at the lodge. Nick's just gone in to do some of those tasks he's got to do, booking some more stuff, and I'm going to get these all cut down, just all the dead things and stuff. So I want to get these down to stumps, basically. Having a afternoon of planning. Well, not planning, booking things really. Cards have been declining, not our fault. It's just certain websites aren't working at the minute and stuff like that. So we have the flights booked, the cars booked, the hotels booked. They're going to do the travel insurance, and we're pretty much good to go. So my mum can go out and start shopping for clothes now.
Right, car. Esters, hotel, flights,
SIM
suitcases.
Suitcases?
Yeah, pay for suitcases.
Yeah, on TUI you have to pay for suitcases. It's £72 per person for 20 kilograms, or you can pay for 15 kilograms for about 60 quid.
SIM cards, so they've got access to internet when they're over there.
Yeah.
What else?
I think we're pretty much sorted until
So
we see him
excluding
tomorrow.
insurance, each per person for 2 weeks in Florida, and they are staying with us, £670 for everything.
Bargain. Obviously,
Hotel.
they're not going to Disney. They're not going to.
Yeah. So that's just to get you there. Accommodation, car, baggage, seat reservations, 670 quid.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And then they've got to obviously pay for things when they get there, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, well, they couldn't even go to Cyprus for that.
No, probably not. No.
Definitely not.
No. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they're all excited and looking forward to that. I imagine it's panic stations back at the parents' house and getting things together. They've got quite a long time, got about a month until they actually need to be ready. So I'll show you quickly what we got for tonight's meal. I mean, I did show you anyway, but a closer look. We got these 2 rump steaks.
Bit of rumpy pumpy to yeah?
And they do look very nice, actually. It was the 2 dine for £10. So we've got the 2 rump steaks, a peppercorn sauce to go with them, and some a vegetable selection. So we shall be having that, probably with a glass of Pinot Noir, for our meal later today. And I was just randomly going through my drawers, and I found my white hat. It was a bit mucky, so I've washed it, and that is drying. And I'm pretty much ready to go. We did discuss going tonight back to the apartment, but we'll just go first thing in the morning, although that could change, you never know. Hand luggage done, case done, or apart from us, it's a pain in the ass, but apart from us like swapping, if we do swap. But I do like the idea of the packing cubes this time. I've got some gloves and scarf.
Save me some space in
I
there.
know, that's what we're just saying. It's a pain in the ass.
I don't know how you're going to manage to get that because mine's folded.
I know.
So,
Should we just risk it or what? Risk it for a biscuit?
Well, all we need is literally a couple of days worth of clothes, and you think about it, don't we?
Well, yeah, not just.
Because then we just go. Because if your case gets lost, your airline has to provide you with clothes. So maybe 3 t-shirts, 3 shorts, 1 pair of trousers. The shoes will be on my feet.
Yeah.
Cosmetics we can buy there.
How many pairs of shoes you taking?
4.
I think I'm taking 4 as well. Yeah.
4.
So 1. There's 2 in there. Some water shoes because we're going kayaking. 2 in there. 2. Yeah.
3. Yeah. 4.
Yeah. Actually, I need to take. I want to take these. My Adidas as well. So this space that was gonna be for my cosmetics is filling up quite fast. But we are going premium, so if we buy anything while we're there, we're taking a hold all
I've
out.
planned ahead. Come and have a look at this.
Yes.
Flat into my case.
I was just gonna say, how come you've got such an empty case, but you haven't put your
My clothes are there.
in here?
I'm taking all them, so
Yeah.
they should fit. I don't know what the weight's going to be, but it's all right because Virgin are pretty flexible. So I'm going to take out maybe a pair of trousers and 2 pairs of shorts, couple of pairs of undies, maybe 3 t-shirts, and put them in your case, and then you do the same, and then that's it. We're covered.
Shall I do that now? Do you want to do that now or what?
Yeah, let's start actually.
I love this t-shirt. Where did you get it from?
5 and below.
Did you? The Mickey Mouse
Oh
one?
no, that came from Walmart.
Or did it?
Yeah, Walmart in October.
Ah.
It's a bit odd because you expect that to be on the
On
back.
On the front, you mean?
No, that's the back.
Yeah, no, that's the back, yeah. So you expect it to be on the front.
Yeah. But the thing on the front, you expect it to be on the back.
And Nick's taking a green t-shirt because the Baz has told us take something green for St. Paddy's Day, but I don't have any green clothes, so I might just have to buy something.
Oh well.
Now I'm thinking all my clothes are really dull.
Oh no, here we go.
Well, I can't help it. I'm not going out buying out else. The clothes are going in. The clothes are going in.
That's half the t-shirt. I think I might have to do it like striped because my case is bigger. I can do like, do you know what I mean? So I can do.
Or just take less.
No, I'm not taking less. That needs to go that side now, like that, and then I'll do my shirts that way, if that makes sense. There's a lot less shirts than there are. How am I going to do this?
Oh no, I don't like this way.
Well, it worked for me on the last road trip, like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but you've got 8 creases on every single top. I've got 1 in the middle, and then 1 at this side, and then I'm packed. Done. Ready. Get me on the plane. Just need to make sure that the front shirt is fine. Tuck the wings in.
It's a good job we're going in premium because there's no way we're going to
Like
buy
that.
anything back if we were in economy.
Get that sealed, done. And then when I unpack, it's literally from there straight onto the hooks. You'll regret it.
What's this morning I'm hearing in here?
Feel the weight. Just moving it, I felt the weight.
Well, mine was 18 before I put my toiletries in.
Right, let's have a look. I don't want to do it because there's no way I'm taking anything out. It's going to be borderline, that's for sure. Look at the size of the case, it's massive.
No, it's absolutely humongous.
And I filled it as well. Right, hold on.
18
On.
mine.
Here we go. 22.3!
Bye!
Perfect! Perfect! Well, I've got a bag to bring back.
Yeah.
And because I'm a tier member on Virgin now, Silver, how the hell I got that, I've no idea. I can take an extra
It just randomly
bag.
appeared, didn't it, in the app?
Yeah, I don't know why. And you've been on the same flights as
Yeah.
I, but you're still red. So I can actually, if I take 2 of them, I can still take another one because of the tier membership.
Yeah.
And 2 because of premium.
Right. Just going to finish folding Nick's clothes up for my suitcase. Time for us to do a steaks.
Do you think we should share them? Look at the frigging size.
Yeah, but we've only got that and
Look,
well,
it's the same size as me 4.
we've only got that and veg. That's all we're having tonight.
There's some roast potatoes. I can put them.
No.
Well, fine then. Eat meat. You'll be absolutely stuffed from having that.
Well,
Because it's not going to lose any size with being in an air fryer. It's literally going to be this size when it comes out.
well, and freeze that one.
Well, we could do, yeah.
Seems a shame.
Well, we've only got 2 roast potatoes. Literally. I know we've got about 6.
Oh, yeah, that'll do then.
I could put them in with it.
Right, okay.
With the steamed veg.
Well, have you only done half a peppercorn sauce?
That's not even peppercorn sauce. That's butter and that.
Oh, well, why don't you use peppercorn sauce?
I wonder, but I wanted to marinate it first.
And then we're going to put it in the air fryer, and hopefully it'll come out perfect. Yeah?
Yeah. And then we have a problem to fix, don't we?
Bye! Are you sure that's cooked?
Yes. Yeah, even if it wasn't cooked, it's like a blue steak then almost, isn't it?
I don't think it's cooked enough for me.
It is. It's absolutely fine. The problem is, with that new air fryer, the heating element's right at the top and the steak was almost touching it, so the steak just went and shrunk.
Oh, I'll try it. So yes, I have a little problem to sort out. I think I've sorted it.
You haven't sorted it.
Well, I've got all the information to sort it. We had when we go from New York to DC, we were going to get the train, and we just sort of like mentioned that a few weeks ago, and I quickly Googled it, and it looked like it was $35. Now, if that was a really advanced booking price, or
It was the bloody bus.
I looked at the bus price. So anyway, we looked at today to book it, because our friend Jacob in New York said, have you booked your tickets yet? And we're like, no, I thought we'd do it on the day. And he's like, no, you can't, because it's a very popular route.
$412.
So we've
just to say we're not getting the train.
we've just had to change all those plans. So we're now picking a car up at Newark Airport, which we've got to get to from our hotel to Penn Station to Newark Station to the car rentals and pick a car up and then drive down to DC. So at least it'll make for an interesting travel down to DC day. And I've just sorted all that out in 10 minutes.
Have you booked it?
Are you impressed?
Have you booked it?
No, you do the
Where
car.
are you getting car from? How much is it?
It's actually only $38.
And how much is the one-side drop-off fee?
$75.
Who you booked it with?
Well, I've asked my travel agent, Nick Lodgeguy, to sort it out.
Unfortunately, Nick Lodge guy logged off at 5. He's having his tea.
Verdict?
I don't usually like rare steaks, but it's very tender and it's delicious with chili jam.
Very nice steak, that. And I think I've sorted us out for New York. So, there we go. We're going to do some, a little bit of fruit and yogurt. And, want some honey on it?
Yeah, please.
Fruit, yogurt, honey. I think we're going to catch up on the latest Picard. And have you got your toiletries done?
No.
Mine's all done. I could set off right now. Let's get your.
Do you want to set off then?
No. What time is it?
Of course.
6:15.
There's lots of snow at home.
Yeah.
And by the time we get home, you'd be dragging suitcases upstairs. And then we'd have to go back to your mum's tomorrow to explain all the booking stuff. Pointless.
We'll head off very early in the morning. Head up to my mum's and just. What are you saying that? Do we even? Oh yeah, you've printed loads of stuff off. We need to drop off, haven't you?
Got to teach him to suck eggs tomorrow, haven't we? Explain Avis Preferred. We've got to explain the SIM cards, set them up, show them how to top it up, show them how to activate the SIMs, explain how stations work. A test station, should I say?
Estes.
No.
Is that Estes?
No.
Oh, you have to teach me how to use it as well.
There's nothing to use. It's a form you
Right,
fill in
let
when
me
you
get
check
on
in.
with yogurt. I thought you were packing.
No.
I thought you were finishing.
Peppermint oil in my bag. Now I'm going to pack my cosmetics bag.
Mine's all done.
I need some extra eye cream and oh, it's there. Just to be on the safe side. And the shaver's in there. Mouthwash is in there. That's yours. Toothbrush, toothpaste, gel.
Don't forget I need all that morning as well.
More of that.
I'll leave you to it.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. We are just packing up. We've just tidied the log. We've cleaned all the shower, done the hob, put all the pots away from the dishwasher. We're just about to seal the cases.
Mine's sealed.
Nagging Nana here wants me to come and weigh his.
No, what you? I'm gonna weigh mine, I said.
Oh,
All done.
first time I've seen this room tidy in about a month.
Right. Let's see.
I'd say 18.6.
20.85.
Oh, bloody hell.
Not bad at all.
Right, well, I've put my cosmetics in, so mine's going to go up to
Yeah,
the limit.
mine's got everything in now.
Right,
Cosmetics, everything.
Hold that. I just need to put
Seal
that
it
in my
up.
hand luggage.
It'll be a first if yours is heavier than mine.
It's going to be heavier, I already know. It was heavier yesterday before I put my cosmetics in. Here we go. 24.25. Ooh.
What the frig are you taking?
I'm not sure what we're going to do now. Yeah, but I've got another 23.
I know,
but... mark it's heavy, it'll be fine. And if not, I'll just put some clothes on it.
Oof.
Departure.
And I thought I would take it a lot. It's that case. It's that massive
It's not
case.
the case. I've put more stuff in, that's what it is.
Have you weighed this?
Oh my god. This is going to be at least
This is
20
the first
kilos.
that Nick's case is a lot heavier than mine. A lot heavier.
That is... 8.4.
Well, that's all right.
That's lighter than yours.
Yeah.
And mine's got the old laptop in.
My laptop's quite heavy though, to be fair.
Well, I can't get any more in this. It's literally round. Well, I'll show you, because I've got to put my tablet in. I had to sit on it yesterday to open it. So I've got...
If you need be, you can just take that out and stick it on your back.
I've got my hoodie in there and I could just wear that if I had to. So, literally, I had to kind of like almost lay in it to get it initially crushed yesterday.
Right, I'm going to start taking things to the car.
Go on then.
Well, say it's only 1 degree outside, I'm bleeding bacon. After packing the car and going to the bins.
I'll soon cool down in here now, turn eating off.
So we're ready to go. I'm so glad, you know, when you... I mean, I know we're not actually going to the airport or anything, we're just going to the apartment. But I'm so glad all my case is done, and it's all done, and you get to that point where you're like, done, no more thinking about it. Right, let's go. Right. Get in the car and drive to my mum's and give them all their paperwork.
See you in a few weeks, Lodge. Bye.
Bye.
Right, we're on his way. We just had to... We left the lodge. We got about 3 miles down the road, and then we had a panic that we'd forgot something, so we had to drive back, pulled in a lay-by and found it, and then had an argument as to who'd left it and put it in whatever location. And I think it was Leigh. It wasn't. So anyway, we're going to be at Batty B's for an hour and 10 minutes from now. We're going to go through all their paperwork with them, make sure they've got everything printed, because after we leave, obviously we'll not be there to help them, so they need to make sure they've got everything done, have the TUI app installed to do the attestation form the day before. I've already uploaded all their passport details, done the resters. I'm going to print everything off in order. We'll likely go across to Melbourne on the day that they arrive and make sure that they get the car all right, because we had a problem paying on QEEB yesterday. QEEQ. So I had to use my credit card. Got the Virgin points. Actually, no, we didn't get the Virgin points, did we? Because it didn't work.
The Virgin card won't work on anything yesterday.
Apparently, there's a limit on Virgin cards that you can only make 25 transactions a day. So never knew that. So we had to call up and get that unblocked after we tried to order the car from New York to Washington, which actually cost us £38 for the day through Andy, which was insane given the fact that everywhere else it was £117. Again, thanks to my husband there for booking, telling me that it was £35 on a train.
Might have been a month ago.
£35 each on a bus. So we now have to get, when we get to New York, the day we leave, we have to carry our cases through Manhattan to get to Penn Street Station.
It's only a 7-minute walk, it's not really drama.
Then a 25-minute train, then another shuttle from the terminal to the car building, pick up the car, drive 4.5 hours to Washington, go to Ronald Reagan Airport, unpack, get an Uber back to Washington DC Centre. That's going to take up the entire day. That wasn't a travel day that we had planned, so we might have to drop a few things off that we had for Washington.
It's all part of the adventure.
Thank God I didn't let Leah plan out else. So that's the plan for today. And then tonight we're actually going to meet our friends Peter and Elaine. And have we told this story about who else we're going to meet?
Probably. I can't remember.
We've mentioned it. Right, so when we were coming back from Orlando in October, when we knew about my mum and we literally cut the trip short, we were queuing in the queue and a lady was stood behind us, and we got a lodger. We got chatting and she says, oh, my partner, he's from Royston, where I'm from. And we got chatting and we never thought anything of it. And then like a week later, when we put it out on social media what was happening with the vlogs and we were spreading them out, she messaged me and she said, I was the lady that was stood behind you in the check-in in Orlando Airport. Now, as it happens, she actually worked at the same hospital that my mum was getting some of her treatment from, and she helped us a lot by being able to sort of get like consultant names and things like that. My mum had sent her an email and said, I authorise you to do all this kind of stuff. So she helped us sort of with appointments and biopsies, and we knew who the oncologist was and when it was going to be referred and all that kind of stuff. Chased up x-ray results, that kind of stuff. So we are meeting her tonight. I mean, I've been chatting to her on Instagram for 5 months. So she mentioned that when we're back from this trip, she wanted to meet up for coffee and have a drink at, have a curry at the place that we usually go to. So I messaged her because I knew we were going with Peter and Elaine, and I says, do you fancy coming with us? So she says yes. So we're going to meet her again tonight. She's called Julia. I don't know whether she'll want to be on the vlog, we'll ask her. But Peter and Elaine are going, and it's the Indian that we usually go to, the one that's like not a normal Indian. It's like Northern Indian cuisine. There's no kormas or anything like that. It's all very flavourful Indian. It's not MSG or anything like that. It's very, very nice. So we're still dieting. So
I'm not. I got on the scales this morning, and amazingly, I got to my target weight.
He's 12 stone, I'm 12, so I'm 12 pound in front of him.
That's always my target weight when I go on holiday, 12 stone 0. And I got on the weight scale this morning. I hadn't really been doing it for the last few days. Got on scales at 12.0. I was like, oh my god, amazing. Here comes the holiday.
We're sharing still. So we are sharing, and we're going to be sharing on the whole trip because I don't want to come back and have to roll off the plane. And as we know, American portions are for 2 people anyway.
Yeah.
So we are going to share. Right, we didn't have any snow at all until we hit Wakefield, and then suddenly, wham! There's even kids back there we've just passed playing snowmen and snow angels. Look at the hillsides over there, so God knows what it's going to be like at the apartment.
Amazing, there's been nothing till now. It's been sunny and blue skies and warm.
Not a flake at the lodge, and over here it's like literally winter wonderland. Well, it would have been when it was snowing on the road the other day.
Could act normal. I hate that.
What do you mean?
What's she saying?
She wished she could act normal.
But she knows there's no acting normal.
Because she knows when camera comes on, she goes into Batty B mode.
See you later, darling.
Will you be singing that on plane when you're on your way over? The thing is, right, when you check in, we'll be asleep, so don't be ringing me saying something don't work.
No. Who would have ever thought we'd have been doing this again?
I know. Okay, but no more rides. No. Although we are going to take you to the
I don't know.
park.
Am I going for one day?
Oh.
Not going anywhere.
You won't when you see the bloody price.
Why? Will it be dear?
$150 each.
But you know, to went to...
$150 each.
Because I prefer that part.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look for you.
Yeah.
We'll have a look.
That's new.
That's first we've heard of that.
Yeah,
We planned a
I want
water
to go
park.
one day.
We planned a water park for you.
$150 each.
I didn't know how much it was going to be.
We'll have a look for tickets. We'll have a look for tickets for you.
Yeah, definitely have to bring the yard up.
We've got a water park planned though.
Oh, have you?
A cheap one.
Yeah,
Right.
one we've never been to before.
Right.
That'll be good for you. We've got lots planned. We've got
Not
lots
cheap.
planned.
Yeah.
I don't know, about $30.
So we'll see you in Florida.
Right,
See you
yeah.
in Florida.
And if you miss your flight, don't ring me.
And we're back at the apartment, waiting for our friends to come in. Peter and Elaine, they've actually never been to the apartment before, so they're coming for the first time. Just like coming round, have a little nosy, have a drink, and then we're heading down to the Indian restaurant. Quite early-ish, 5:30, and there's tons of snow around here, but the roads are fine. And what are you doing up there?
I'm just doing a label for an Amazon return.
I'm just getting ready, putting a shirt on as we're going out with our friends, and I just glanced out of the window. They're on the way, and it started snowing. So this wasn't forecast. I'm hoping it's not in for the night. Got the mountain lights on there, and the fire on the TV. Nick! It's snowing! It is. Well, it's not very bad, it's just like it's just started. It's not particularly bad, but it is snowing. Well, what is it? It's snowing.
Oh, great.
Elaine's just there around the corner.
Don't fancy being out.
They're fretting that it's going to get snow. They're going to get snowed in because it's
Yeah,
snowing.
it's still snowing a little bit, but only it's just
We know when-
tiny flakes.
We know at the apartment when it snows like this, it's just a sprinkling.
Yeah. So we're heading off now to the Indian, and I'm looking forward to this. I am hungry.
But we are sharing some. Right, we're on his way. Peter and Elaine are behind us. Julia and Jonathan are, well, they said they were 4 minutes away, but I can't see what time with that, so they're probably going to be there when we are. I'm absolutely starving. We have said that the meals are quite big, so we are going to share a starter and a main. We have a chicken tikka, because that's the only item on the menu that's a normal Indian item, isn't it?
Well, we'll see when we get there.
I don't want that cashew nut creamy thing. Don't want that.
So basically, we're sharing, but as long as it's something.
I'm not having something like that fatty. It's going to have to be something like that you like, and I know you like chicken
chicken
tikka.
nice, yeah, and
So-
a chapati to dip in.
Yes.
And some poppadoms, of course.
Yes.
Right, we're here at the destination India, and it's very noisy and very busy. We've just got. Why does that smell of fish when it's not fish? Are you sure that's right?
I ordered. It's definitely chicken.
Oh, that's fish.
Oh, it's salmon. She's given us the wrong one.
Well, make sure nobody else has ordered that.
Nobody ordered salmon.
Peter and Lane's down here. Our friends Julia and Jonathan are here, and we're waiting for all our starters and going to enjoy this. Oh, right, we've got tikka masala here.
I don't want to share now.
Well, we may get a dessert as well.
Well,
as soon as
we'll
we're sharing.
definitely get a dessert. We'll have to show these guys what what is like.
Carrot cake.
Tikka masala
Medium.
Save room for dessert, Peter. There's a special dessert I want you to try.
Yeah.
Right, we've moved on to another place. We finished in the Indian, even though I'm actually starving, and I've been considering having one of those brownies on the bar. But we're in a bar having margaritas.
Oh, it's got Elaine's approval.
That's got approval from Elaine. Elaine likes the margarita.
It's got a salty rim.
If anybody remembers March 19, the very day we met Peter and Elaine, there's a story to tell from that vlog, which we didn't actually show in the
You're never
vlog.
going to live it down, Elaine.
Elaine had literally just got off a flight and she'd had a margarita and she was slumped in a chair. She blames it on jet lag, but we all know what really happened.
Strong, nice and strong.
Jesus, it's worse when you mix it up. God, it's very limey, but it's very keen.
Right, we're back. You eating again?
Yeah, I'm starving.
We just got back. That was a beautiful, beautiful meal,
That was
as it always is at that Indian restaurant.
the fact that we shared. Not that we didn't want 2 meals. We're still trying to get a little bit of this tub off. I am anyway. He's down to his ideal weight. I've still got a little bit to go. But we shared. We had starters, mains, desserts, and sundries, and we still shared. And we just feel like
Perfect.
we're not stuffed to go to bed on. Do you know what I mean? So
And then we had Nick had that margarita. I had a
margarita were
flat
amazing.
white, and it was just a very, very nice evening.
But I am going to have a saurine bar.
So we're going to finish the vlog. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, and we shall see you on the next vlog, which will be
Pre-travel day.
pre-travel day. Although it will be mixed with tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is not pre-travel day, but we're going to do a 2-day vlog. So it's just as getting as bits and bats finished tomorrow, seeing the girls probably, and then going to the airport the next day. And we are staying in the Radisson Blue for the first time. So we will get
Got a really good deal actually.
Yeah, we'll get to see what that's like, and we'll show you guys around the Radisson Blue.
And we're not sure whether our HelloFresh is turning up tomorrow or not, or whether we've missed the deadline.
Yeah,
We'll find out tomorrow.
So we'll see you on the next vlog.
Bye for now.
Bye.